Hey, welcome back, Libra. This is going to be your reading for April 20th to the 26th. I missed a week. I got a lot going on. Have you ever been in a vehicle and something is going on? The radio's playing, but then the traffic is trafficking, and maybe you avoid an accident, or something is happening, you're skidding out, and you don't hear the radio when that happens, right? Like that shuts down. It's like time stands still. That's how me last few days have been. Wow. Unfortunately, I got a call that my mentor was in hospital and had a stroke. So I'm going to be heading out to be with her the last week of April. Wow, the dyslexia. Hey, if you're new here, nice to have you. Welcome aboard. We do a past, present, and future spread. And if you've been around, you know that I've had to move my office again as well. So that's in the works. I've got 8 more days to get out of the old office into the new office. And then I head to Arizona in the 27th. Like, what the heck? Let's see what we got going on, kids. Because the 20th to the 26th. Let's just take a breath in, mouse. Just take a breath in. Queen of Wands. This is in our past position. Expressing your power and creativity. You know, she is someone who does not conform to the status quo. She thinks outside the box. She moves towards her greatness with ease, and it's so effortless that I feel that if more of us did this, this would be a more colorful and friendly and lovely place to be on this planet than it is. But yet, she doesn't conform. And this is in the past position. In the present position, we do have the Ten of Swords, which is something is dead, done, and over with for this week, the 20th. Whatever that might be for you. For me, it's probably my darn office. We have the Hangman in the future position, which is one of just self-imposed pause of reflecting and getting that intuition going again, making sure we're on our divine right path, getting that enlightenment, making sure we're in touch with our higher self, making sure that we're connected to our intuition, that we are guided in a way that isn't literally of this world, right? Like, it's when we are connected to our intuition, Libra, it's amazing the things that will unfold for us. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So there's a decision, a choice point. Again, tapping into your intuition with this. The blindfold on the character would have us drop into our heart and figure out, you know what? Maybe it isn't one of these two options. Maybe there's a third place solution here and something to decide on. Let's come back up here to the past position with the Queen of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Five of Swords. So, really, seriously, it almost feels like a personal reading for me. And, we all look at the world through our own lenses. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Overlay your own life onto this and see how that fits in for you. Let me just adjust the cards here. But we have the Five of Cups, which is, not everything working out for us, but definitely some things working out for us, is what I want to say with that. Because there's 3 cups that are spilled. They're looking back at them like, oh, and not necessarily is that wrong. Like, you didn't do anything wrong for these 3 cups to spill. It just happened. Why did it happen? Because it happened, which is a stinky response, but it's the truth. Sometimes we're not in charge of everything. So let's be realistic here. What we are in charge of is what we think, say, and do. So this Five of Cups, even though the character in the card is looking back at the 3 cups that have spilled, I would offer up, you can reflect on what didn't go right or choices that could have been made differently and heed those warning signs for the next adventure. All right? So we don't repeat patterns. All right? But we have the 2 cups. We're going to pick them up and move on our way. We have the 8 of Pentacles here. So this is about work. This is about your craftsmanship. This is about, and here with the Queen of Wands, it's about your entrepreneurship. It's about you taking that thought, idea, that heart-based thing that you want to do, your divine purpose, and go do it. Be your own boss. Go for it. Because we have this 5 of Wands, swords here, our second 5 on the table. Our 5 of Swords showing the character in the card being victorious. That there is that something is defeated. And leading then into the 10 of Swords, absolutely. Something is defeated. You've won. You're coming out victorious, whatever this is on this week of the 20th. So much so that you're become a pillar in the community with your 6 of Pentacles. You have the 7 of Wands, which to me just says, I don't know what we might be battling here, Libra, but there's definitely taking the higher ground, definitely moving on a path that not everybody else is taking. And there may be some naysayers about, so I would just offer up, let them say their piece, keep them at bay, as the character in the card is doing, because obviously you're doing good work. We have the 6 of Pentacles here. Right? Again, they're a pillar in their community. They're somebody that others look towards for guidance, for assistance, for help in some way, shape, or form. And then you have the 3 of Wands also in this present position for the week of the 20th, saying your ships are coming in. So again, coming back around to the Hangman and the 2 of Swords about making sure that you're in touch with your intuition and your higher self as you go through this. Whatever these changes are. We have the Capricorn card here, the Devil, which could just be, again, as the Hangman is a self-imposed pause, this may be self-imposed limitations because the chains around the neck of the characters on this card can be easily removed. So I just want to make sure that you are not chaining yourself to something, an idea, a place, a person, an event that is not moving you forward, right? Look at it. We have the Temperance. So another dual thing here. We have 2 people here. We have 2 cups here. Changing water to wine. Alchemizing the thing that you want to have. Creating the reality you want to experience. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Now, I'll have to say, I picked up 2 cards as I did that and put the other one down. But it is the 6 of Swords. So we are moving on to calmer shores. There is definitely that shift happening for you, Libra. I, for one, can overlay my life on this and see that playing out. I'd be curious to see if it's the truth for you as well. If you can leave me a comment, that would be awesome. Sorry for the hiccup in the reading. You know, as you know, life intervenes sometimes and you got to do what you got to do. So that being said, I'm doing it. This is your reading for April 20th to the 26th, 2026. I think you're on the right path. I think that we need to just make sure that we're staying in touch with our intuition as you move forward, Libra. All right. Like, comment, and share. Hype me up. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time.